Yo, what's up guys, it's Jack and welcome back to another video, and in this one I wanted to talk about streaming, and I am humbly requesting some feedback. And another thing that I wanted to talk about is that yes, I am indeed keeping up with the Call of Duty news. Even though I'm not playing the current Call of Duty, I'm still mostly aware of what the heck's going on, and I guess it was no surprise that that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered was campaign only, and quite frankly it didn't really faze me all that much because I wasn't really too excited about the possibility of a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer to begin with, because of all the imbalances and the problems, and as well as the fact that, well, the fact that Call of Duty has evolved so much and that we've been pretty much getting used to it a lot as of recently. So it would be a Call of Duty that's a little bit too random. In my opinion, Call of Duty is random enough as it is, and if you've been watching my streams lately, you'll know exactly what I mean. In the different ways that you can get killed, sometimes the random spawns, and everything in between. I mean, Call of Duty is random enough as it is, and with Modern Warfare 2, even though Modern Warfare 2 is a boots on the ground game, it's still random as hell, and there's so many different things that can happen.
Okay, we're tied.
And yeah, so just before starting to make this video, apparently, rumor has it that Infinity Ward is been working on a Modern Warfare 4, and I think a lot of us could have seen that coming, but it's not officially confirmed. But one of the voice actors for the characters, pretty much said on their Twitter, at least according to Charlie Intel, said that the voice actor posted that he's been working on that has worked on Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I guess we could have kind of seen that coming, especially in the direction that they said that they're already going to go. And the only thing that we can have a question on is what is going to happen after the Infinity Ward games. But yeah, it really is no surprise that they'd be working on a Modern Warfare 4 if that is the case, and which is good. And I think that, in my opinion, I'm going to say this now so that way I don't end up saying it later. So that way people don't say, "Oh, Jack, you're just you're just kissing Infinity Ward's ass because their game's about to come out." Well, their game's not going to come out for another year and a half or so, give or take. So I'm going to say it now. I think we need to cut Infinity Ward some slack, because there's a lot of things that with Infinite Warfare, and I'm not just talking about the game itself. I'm also talking about the fact that
Space too crowded?
That they did so many things with this game in terms of updates and giving us something to grind for all the time, and did a lot of listening to community feedback, believe it or not. The only thing that they messed up on the community feedback was that it wasn't a boots on the ground game. And for TSG, and this the video that I made recently that I was hoping would get on TSG, but I guess it didn't, or maybe it just got delayed, who knows. But I was basically talking about false hype and how it's killing and making games. And I think Infinity Ward's game, this one specifically, it got so much hate way before the game even came out that it ended up affecting this game's sales and the game's population. And even to a certain extent, people were not having as fun simply because of that. I mean, a lot of people were telling themselves that the game sucked when the game didn't suck as bad, in my opinion. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, I was one of them. Until this day, I will continue to apologize to Infinity Ward for being immature about it. Now, I'm not saying that Infinite Warfare is the best Call of Duty ever, but like I've mentioned before, in my opinion, it's better than Ghosts, it's better than Advanced Warfare, and it's better than COD World War II. So there you have it. But that's my humble opinion, of course. Yeah, I think when their new game comes out, when Modern Warfare 4 comes out, let's not dwell too much on this game. Let's not dwell too much on the fact that this game got so much negativity, and automatically before the next game even releases that we can assume that it's going to be quote-unquote terrible. Because I will go ahead and tell you that this game is not quote-unquote terrible. And part of the reason why it's not that popular is because everybody was dogging it. And by the time this game came out, everybody was ready to go back to boots on the ground. And that's another thing that plays a factor as well. So when you add in all these different things, it's not all Infinity Ward's fault, and the thing is also is that with the amount of attention that they gave to this game, in terms of what they were trying to accomplish and give fan feedback and all that. You know, it's all we can you know, it's all we can expect from developers. So let's cut them some slack. And since that we're going to be going back to boots on the ground and it's going to be Modern Warfare 4, I think we can expect really good things. And let's hope that all the negativity surrounding this game didn't kill Infinity Ward's motivation for continuing try to in even the most basic of ways, like innovate. Even if it's not that much innovation, the very few things that they tried to do with this game, I can say that I can certainly appreciate, like the grind for weapons. But anyway, one thing I wanted to discuss also is I want some stream feedback. Now, I know that Twitch is the most popular streaming service, and most people stream on Twitch. There are people that do both YouTube and Twitch streaming, but mostly I'm doing my streaming here on YouTube. I wanted to tell you guys that I'm doing it here on YouTube because, well, so that way you guys can have easier access to me, and because everybody that follows me knows me from here, all 520 of you, or 521. So be so much easier to catch me on stream on here. But do you guys prefer watching streams on Twitch? Do you guys like give me some feedback on stream? Is there anything on stream other than playing a different game? Other than that, other than playing a different game, is there something else that you guys want to see, or is there anything you want me to change up a little bit or innovate or whatnot? And by the way, I did a Twitter poll not too long ago asking, you know, what time do you guys prefer I stream, whether it was day or night, or whether the fact that you don't care.
Are there any guys listening?
Most people said night, and some said that they don't care. So those were basically results. Granted, there were only 3 people that voted, but I don't have much of a following on Twitter, and that's usually on Twitter when I try to say a few things here and there. Other than the comment section on Twitter, basically, like if I'm about to stream or if I'm thinking about something, or whether it's anything at all, I usually every once in a while I'll post something on Twitter. I usually tweet, you know, anywhere from 2 to 3 times a day, depending on what's going on and depending on who I'm talking to, and if I'm getting a retweet or if I'm getting a reply, then I'll respond. But if you guys want, follow me on Twitter. I'll leave the link down in the description below if you guys want. And you know, whenever I'm about to go live or whatnot, I usually post a link there first, as well as the fact that I basically say, hey, I'm about to go on live. So, or whenever I do a poll, or whenever I want opinions, usually Twitter is the place that I go to and post for that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, I really am curious to what you guys, you know, what your guys' mindset is on the streaming videos. I have a much better idea because I've been doing that for much longer, and you know, streaming I'm fairly new in comparison to doing it. But and I know some people have different things in mind when it comes to streaming as opposed to videos, because to some people videos are very, very different from streaming and vice versa. So I can understand where that's coming from. Some people have said that my videos are almost like little mini podcasts or whatnot, which makes a lot of sense. People just view streaming and videos in completely different points of view. So I just want to know what your opinion is on that and what you would like to see, if anything. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. And yeah, in terms of Call of Duty news, pretty much no surprise in terms of everything that's been said so far. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, so I'll catch you guys. I'll try to stream a little bit later on today. So hopefully I'll catch you guys there. And as always, if you liked the video, let me know. If you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.